Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric, and this is Rome, and we're back with some more MW5 Mercenaries. Now, I've been playing around on the computer. I've got a lot of work I've been doing, and probably still to do. Among those is changing drive letter designations and adding new drives and copying stuff over from old drives. And interestingly enough, while I was resetting up my MechWarrior stuff onto the new drive, I really wish Epic had a better way of doing this. I prefer the Steam way of doing this, but that's almost universal, I guess. I noticed it let me reinstall the closed beta, which I don't think it did last time I looked. So we can look to see how many hours we have played. And it's 55 hours and 46 minutes. Not quite as much as I expected. I thought that was closer to 100, to be honest. But it means that all told, we're closing in on 1,000 hours played pretty darn quick. So anyway, got that. I still have to redo this. You don't actually have to reinstall it. You just have to change the name of your original install, whatever it's called. In my case, it's now on the B drive. B drive? No, A drive. Start the install, stop it, cancel it after it gets to about 1%. Delete whatever it installed new, right? Change the name of your original one back, restart it. It'll go, oh, there's something there. It'll verify the whole thing and you'll be done. You still have to wait for the verification to happen, but that's really about it. So there's just steps. Anyway, so we've got that going on. The other thing I want to say is we are adding a new mod. It is not a 27-liter Merlin V12, although that is very cool. It is, in fact, better mission choices. So we're going to get rid of, well, we've unenabled for a moment the higher employment mod, and we're going to try this multiple mission, this better mission choices. So this does a few things for us. It lets us change the maximum number of missions per system. Vanilla is 3. We can knock that up to 9. So that's the number of missions that can be generated in any one system. We can change the percentage of mission systems per cluster. So that's percentage of systems within the cluster that have missions in the first place. So again, default is 50. We can put that up. As we try to get missions to do the mercenary contracts, that helps a lot to be able to get some more, because sometimes, that mercenary will only be covering, say, 3 or 4 systems within it, within a large cluster, and all the missions are elsewhere, and you don't get any missions to do something with. So that'll be nice. We can change the maximum or minimum mission difficulty per cluster, so we can give ourselves a bigger spread, which I think would be great for the campaign, but also just for the normal one, where you can kind of get missions of all sorts of different difficulties without having to go to another system. Like each system will have more, so you can up the number of missions available in the system, but then also increase the spread. So maybe at the end of the day, you still have the same number of missions at, say, difficulty 50, but now you've also got missions that are 25 and you've got missions that are 80, and so I really like that. So we'll see how that goes. We can change the number of missions in a multi-mission contract. I believe right now it's up to 4. We can make that up to 10. And we can activate some faction buttons. So we can allow Mercs, Comstar, Periphery Realms, and Black Inferno to work for or against, except for Black Inferno, which you can only work against, obviously. It also does support the Yet Another Clan Mech mod, so if we have that, it will also add clans as mission targets. So you can't work for them, but you can work against them after 3050. So I think that's pretty cool. So give me a second to get the game up and running, and we'll jump into today's missions. All right, in theory, we are in the game. I'd like to start by thanking all of our channel members and reminding you that if you are a channel member, or you'd like to become a channel member, you are more than welcome to kibitz in the recording channel on Discord while I play these. I do stream it to Discord while we're doing it. I can hold on. Potentially, there you go. Right there, we are live, right? So you are more than welcome to hop in and say hi. And let me know how things are going or not going. Whoops, that's not what I wanted there. There we go. Get all that set back up again now that I messed it up. Anybody can actually watch, but only channel members can speak. They're the only ones we'll hear. But we can chat over there. You can always talk whatever you like into the general channel, or if it becomes an issue, we can create a specific text channel for it. Oh, actually, I guess will that show chat in there? I don't know if it will or not. Anyway, we'll figure it out as we need to. So it's there. We'll see. I see Roush is on his phone today, so who knows? Maybe he'll hop in as far as channel members go. What am I going to do now? Let's take a look at the star map. That's what we're going to do now. We came here. We got some missions. Oh, I know what else I wanted to look at. Hold on. I wanted to look at Erin's mech here, the Morning Star. Oops. Turn that off so we don't get any more weird pop-ups coming on. That should fix that. I wondered what we've got as far as an engine in this thing. We have a standard 300. Do I have bigger engines? So it's got a speed of 48. I'd like it to be faster. I've got a 340. I'm wondering, can we put Clan Endo in here? Because I believe I have a Clan Endo kicking around. It gives us plenty. That gives us 5 more tons. That weighs 19 tons. That weighs 27. That weighs 22, so we could get a little bit more speed out of it. We could go... Do we have enough for some Pharaoh? Just. Okay. So that gets us... Okay, so we might be able to put in a 340 now. We do. We can. We can exactly put in a 340. We have lost some cooling if we go this route. I don't know that we need it, though, if I'm honest. We're maxed out on armor everywhere, it looks like. Maybe not quite. Okay, so we're down a tiny bit. So we would lose a little bit of heat capacity if we do this. Unless we wanted to get rid of these links, these leg armors. They helped with... So they make it accelerate and decelerate faster. That's not too bad. It gives us a little bit of extra mobility running. So we definitely could use those. I'm wondering, I don't know that we need the extra cooling. I think we'll be okay with this mech with the cooling we have. We'll see how it goes. If we need to add some additional cooling, we can get rid of them and put that in and go from there. So I think for the moment, I've got sensors, so we maintain our sensor lock. That's good. That'll help with the end therms as far as our impact missiles there. I think that's fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start work. That's, you know, it's an extra mil. But again, I want it to be a little bit faster than it was. I was thinking about that last night. The Rome Corsair is reasonably quick, but I think we consider this mech done. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to start thinking of what we're going to work on next. So we'll have to see that. All right, where do we want to go next? We have met them, right? So Grey Death, we know. Waco's Rangers, we know. Oh, I got some stuff over here. We got to go do some get the item missions. Let's head over here and see what we got. We got a lot of options. All right, Battlefield. Okay, that seems to be a good one to do for that. I like working for. Oh, hold on. Before we do too much more, let's go into mod options. Options, mod options. Better mission choices. Number of missions per system. So this is just default here, right? So that goes up to 3. Okay, so from 3 to 5. Set the minimum number. I'm fine with that at 1. Percentage of mechs with. Let's go. Let's go up to 70. Right, so I mean 70% of the missions can have it. The maximum difficulty. So 10 means, okay, so 0 is no change. 10 means the generated missions will have up to 10 more difficulty than vanilla. Sure, let's leave it like that. And we could go to -10. So we've got a bigger spread within each system. Maximum, I'm fine with that where it is. We've activated Mercenaries, we've activated Comstar, we've activated Periphery. Yeah, let's turn that one on as well. So we can go against Black Inferno. Perfect. All right. Now, we can go back and take that contract. Take a little bit of salvage. Hit confirm. I'd kind of like to know, honestly, how long? 48 days. I'd like to know if we just leave these two in back here to do their own thing, which one the AI will do better with. They're both pretty stupid at the end of the day.
Dropping into an op, fully loaded and ready to rock.
What she said. So I think that's pretty cool. But I'm interested in which one the AI likes better. What do I want to drive if that's the case? I haven't taken the Crash Lander out for a little while. Let's do that. So, where is Mr. Crashbandit? There we go. And is there somebody we haven't seen in a while? I don't think, have we taken, I don't know if we've taken Rooster a lot or not. Let's get Lieutenant Weaver in there now. We'll get Ryan involved in this. And we'll go for that. I mean, that puts us at 390, not too bad.
The battlefield is up ahead.
So, one of the problems with the last episode, aside from the fact that for some reason it wanted to keep cutting off my audio, never did figure out what the issue with that was, but is the precipitation. The precipitation dramatically changes the bitrate that's required to get good coverage of these, because every time that drop falls, all of those bits change. It's changing every bit on the screen, whereas normally, say, this bit in here, it doesn't change much, right? It stays pretty much the same color. But as the drops fall past it, it has to update that. So I've gone ahead and changed my recording bitrate up an extra 50%. YouTube recommends 12,000 kilobits per second, or 12 megabits per second. Megabytes? I think it's megabits. But 12 for 1080p 60 frames per second, which is what we're recording in. I've knocked that up to 18 as far as the recording goes. We'll play with it within... that gives me enough overhead that I can hopefully play with it within Premiere. Now, to be fair, the recording looked fine last time. It was just Premiere that had troubles with it. And I did actually get it rendered to a point where I was okay with it. But by the time I was okay with it, there'd been enough views on the one that had audio working, because those snow emissions killed it, that I decided just to leave it. So I know the video quality fidelity wasn't spectacular on that one. Hopefully we'll be able to get around that. I'm going to play with some other stuff. It did reset a bunch of my settings within Adobe Premiere. I do have a preset that it was supposed to be running off of, but changing the graphics card changed the encoders, and it looks like it grabbed the encoder defaults for a lot of that rather than what my preset that was supposed to be running off of did. So I got a little bit more playing around to doing that, but I got the weekend to do that and be happy with it rather than try to do it as episodes are supposed to be going live. So hopefully the computer changes will have calmed down a little bit and will be, which way do I need to go? I guess I'm reasonably in the middle. Hopefully those settings will change slowly enough that we can get it. Now, I wanted to run 2 graphics cards. It doesn't appear that it's going to let me. The second slot is PCIe 4.0/3.0, 16 lanes, but it goes to the chipset rather than the CPU, and it powers up. It just doesn't see it as a graphics card. Now, this is a modern NVIDIA chip, and it does have its own graphics. In fact, it's supposedly capable of 60 frames per second, 4K. So maybe I could use the CPU to do rendering, potentially, and save the GPU just for the game. I don't know. I might play with it, I might not. We should be okay. Figure out where this item we need is, and then we'll go blow stuff up.
It must be nearby.
This is another mech we could make faster.
The more ballistics, the merrier.
Okay. So we should have got our item. Doesn't it normally show up when we get it? Maybe not this one. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to come back here and we'll get set up and start the battlefield. Oh, I'm going to get some loot first. Back in a minute.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope converging on
all right.
position.
We got some guys coming in. We did find a level 3 AC-20. So that's pretty cool. Got to get a little closer to get my LRMs on this dude. I'm hoping there's more people out here than just him. But we'll find out. We're obviously within AC range there. Oh, there we go. Hunchback. And I think we'll go after the assassin first. I'm assuming he's going to move in a little bit quicker. He's already lost a leg. Well, so much for moving in quicker, huh? Yeah, he had a bad day. Let's see if we can find that Hunchy now. Where'd he go? He was back farther and moving slower.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander. Be careful.
All right, let's go after you.
Target updated.
Looks like there's a couple back there, but we'll go after the trench bucket first. It's like Roma's already on him there. May give him the benefit. Morningstar's got to get a little bit closer. I mean, it does have the 2 rack 5s.
Focus engagement on lead targets.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish this one first. Give me a second. Never mind.
New target, Banshee.
I think we go Banshee first.
Target.
Keep splashing around him. Hope we get hit something.
Jet fuel low. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Hopefully I'm doing some damage. I hope I'm doing something for Bandit here.
Critical.
Okay, heat's an issue. Down he goes. Pretty well crushing these guys, though, I would say. Should be our UAV from the Rome.
Additional bogies, Commander.
Assassin.
Moving on launch target.
Is he already done? Oh my god.
Target acquired.
After that, I'll go after this.
Target destroyed.
Can I get the AC-5 out there? Looks like I can. AC-10. Excuse me.
We are on your target, Commander. Enemy mech down.
Okay, okay. Going pretty fast. We're doing fine.
Just cross the perimeter,
He gonna come in on top of me?
Expect company soon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Target acquired.
Boom! Dead.
Coordinating our attack.
Jet fuel low.
I picked him, but it doesn't look like he's just going to stand there and let them finish him off. Meanwhile, I need to go after you. Yeah, probably a good idea.
Critical.
Heat's an issue. Let's back off. We'll just go with the AC-10. Everybody else is in on this one. He's done.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Some missiles out on the Black Knight. Some lasers in on him. Some missiles on him. Some other missiles on him.
That's all the kills we need,
Is
Commander.
that everybody? All right, I think we're out.
But pickup is available.
We did what we need to do. We got some loot, we got the item, and we wiped everybody out, and we took essentially no damage. It's about as good as it gets. I just want to know what the difference between the Rome and the Morningstar was. All right, I did hang out a little bit longer. We killed a few more waves. We got up to about a little over 200,000 extra in cash. Just to kind of continue to see what the separation between all those would be. And did we sell the Rooster short? Does the Battlemaster hang with the other two as far as damage goes? We'll find out. I did run out of LRM ammo, and then there was nothing on the map, so I walked away. So there's our AC-20. There's our jump ship energy sale. We did get an XL engine out of that. I think we take that for sure. I've got 3 Banshee parts. Let's get a 4th. We'll come down here. If there's something down here that we really, really want, we'll take it. Ooh, that's not bad. But I don't think we need it. Anything else crazy down here? I'm not seeing anything. So we'll just go for whatever we can get here for 2. I guess that large laser is not a bad large laser. So I did 1165. Not bad in the Highlander. All right. Corsair did a little bit more than the Atlas. But this was the one that started at long range. And I think the Twin Gauss really give it an advantage on missions where everything's kind of starts at 1200, 1300 away and has to survive long enough for Erin to open the guns up on. So realistically, I think the Corsair's generally going to come out slightly ahead, but overall effectiveness I think is going to have a lot more to do with the range of the conflict than necessarily the mech. I think the range has just helped him out on this one. We managed to max out. Well, we didn't max out. We got 3 level ups for Bandit here. We got 10 for projectile, so that ballistics, so that's up. We got 10 for tanking, but he can go up to 16. We got 9 for heat, that go up to 13. Worked on energy a little bit, just about finishing off his evasion. Weaver, how's he doing? 10, 11, 10. He's just about ready to finish off missiles. Erin, she's about to hit 10 on tanking. She did hit 10 on heat. She can go up to 13, and we're working on her missiles there as well. She should get a lot of damage out of this. I mean, before the sniper wasn't giving her any here. And these SRMs, I guess you could call them, these N-therms were there. They do so much damage, that's going to knock that up, I think, fairly quickly. So she did pretty well. Did pretty good, pretty well. She did well. Or pretty good, one of the two. We got that. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Got another AC-20 out of that. Missile exhaust venting. Okay. So is that going to give us... It's just faster exhaust venting. Okay. Thought maybe it would give us faster missiles too, but that's okay. We can live with that. I don't think anything needs that at the moment. Potentially, what I want to work on next, actually, I know I mentioned this. We need to pick... I think I want to work on the Stalker next. I've got some stuff. We can definitely put a ballistic fire missile support on there, right? That can definitely be done. I was thinking one thing we could look at is... I think I've got double... I thought I had double ammo, but maybe not for LRMs yet. Really? LRM Artemis I have double, but just regular LRM I don't. What do we have as far as LRM 10s for Artemis? Do I have 4? And do we want to do that? Oh wait, so I have one good one is all. That's a level 4. I guess that's a Bennett boost. We'll do that. It's not quite all that I had in mind, if I'm honest. I wonder if we could do... We could put XL on this, obviously. It's meant to stay in back, so we could go XL, and then that would let us... That gives us 10 more tons. We could go LRM 15s, maybe, instead of LRM 10s. Do I have... Hold on. So if we get rid of that, and we go LRM 15, LRM 15. Okay. That's a little bit more. That probably means we need more ammo. So let's go ahead, mark it. Do they have... They do have LRM double bins. All right. A double bin holds 1,100. A single bin holds 440. So just a double bin is going to give us more, you know, for the same tonnage. And then I think I'm going to do another half ton. And then we'll do another double heatsink somewhere, I think. I've got 2 singles here. So we could go... Double. Kind of running out of slots, aren't I? And then a single? Our armor's pretty well maxed. I guess we could just go with another ton of ammo? What we got? I've got this modular. That's 1 ton. We could add just an extra ton of armor somewhere. Like maybe CT, just to keep it alive. I've got another heatsink up here too. What if we went... We've got a 320 here, so that's an extra 3.5 tons. So we need to come up with an extra 1.5 tons. We go... I don't think we got enough slots for Pharaoh, do we? No. Which means we're not going to have enough for Endo either. That saves us how much? 9.5 tons. It's probably the most we're going to save from anything, right? If we go Endo and Pharaoh, yeah, we can't. Yeah, we need to go XL. So it'd be nice to go a little bit bigger. If we went 320, put 1 double heatsink there, 1 double heatsink there. Then we could do 1 more double heatsink. And we could do a full ton of ammo. So we still come out a tiny bit lower on heat. Oh, half a ton, excuse me. But we've got more ammo and more damage. I think that's okay. Do we upgrade the medium lasers while we're here? We go tier 3 if nothing else across the board. I mean, realistically, that's not this thing's primary... it's not its primary weapon source, you know what I'm saying? But I think that would work. Yeah. No gyros available. Let's go with that. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. So slightly faster, slightly more damage, significantly better alpha, but cooling took a tiny bit of a hit, excuse me, which is obviously going to work against him a little bit. But I think overall, that's a boost. And upgrades, we've got refined armor, faster missile reload. We could just lean into it and not do armor. If we got rid of, say, refined armor, that gets us 2. We could do like more missile damage, and I don't think cooldown is going to help us as much, but maybe missile spread? We'll get more missiles in on target? All right, it's going to be a pretty serious length of time until that's fixed, but that's okay. Let's try to get one more quick mission in here. We've been going for a while, but maybe we can get one more. I've got Cantina available here. Let's go there and see if there's anything cool to grab. 3 riflemen. I think that should be doable. Oh, 7 Igors. That's even easier. It's gonna get a superchargers. All right. Star map. What do we got going on out here? Is there anybody close to us star map wise that we care about? I've got a mission down here. Let's head that direction. So in theory, we got another gather stuff. 2 garrisons and a multi. Garrison's not the worst because we could kick it off before doing the defense, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. Is it going to be that one? It is that one. Okay. We're going to work against the Magic Canopus, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I do like working for Merrick, so I think that will be fine. So let's go ahead and take this one. It is only a difficulty of 26. I'm going to grab it. Take some C-bill payouts. We need a different group of people here. We shouldn't have to be too heavy on this one. So let's go ahead. We'll run as Kruchy in this one.
Green across the board. What's wrong?
I don't think that's got a little while before it's gonna be ready. We can take the Kintaro with Chainsaw. We may as well take the Phoenix with... Sorry, Shadowhawk. With Snowshoe.
Locked and loaded, boss.
And then what else do we want to go with? We haven't taken Roush out, but that's not a fast mech, is it? Neither is going to be Magnetic Monkey. Let's go Magnetic Monkey.
Let's do this.
What's the speed on that? 48. What's the speed on... Nope, sorry. Sorry, Monkey. You're getting boosted.
This is Dragon.
A. Actually, he's gone. I was gonna. Hey, Roush is potentially going to be in here on this, but he's logged out of Discord. But his mech is significantly faster, so we're gonna go with that. How fast is this one? 64 as well. So 2 64s ish, an 81 and an 81. All right, that should be good.
Lock and load, Commander. Enemy forces have just tripped the outer perimeter alarm and are en route.
All right, it's not a very big map, which is good because we're gonna have to defend it since they started us on top of it.
Do not let that happen.
We're gonna have to.
Nothing on scopes at the moment, but don't get comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area. Enemy mech ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to get it when they decide to show it to us while fighting.
We're on the same side here.
Sorry. Wasn't my fault to put my...
Enemies are getting too close for comfort.
Dude, the entire map is going to be too close to comfort. There's not much I can do about that. What do I got? Medium lasers are on 2.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander. That VTOL is on our list of
They don't seem to be showing us the items, so maybe it's not going to be here after all.
Target acquired.
All right, we'll just push on these guys.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Flip to this. Help us a little bit with bitrate, but also with visibility.
Target acquired.
I don't want to go too far away. Yeah, it's a little annoying they didn't give us the item.
Is lighting up with more converging on your position, Commander. Stay
You
above
out
me.
here yet? Kinda.
That matches the class of beetle we're after. Take it out. Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your position.
All right, we'll rotate this way. The range on that AC. 14, in theory, I can make that shot.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And we did. Whoops.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm not sure how I want to go about this.
Enemy
I want to try to walk through here. I think I'm going to have
They
to.
look like they're heading your way.
Target acquired.
Consider it done.
Oh, hold on. Well, go after who you want to go after, I guess. There's a lot of people that all of a sudden... I don't know that I've got a good way through
Back
here.
ahead.
Sorry. This was a mistake.
Target acquired.
I'm going to rotate this way since these guys are lobbing in LRMs on us.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
And then I'll worry about whatever else I got to worry about.
Target destroyed.
I've got it ranged.
Target acquired.
All right, he came out, so let me see if I can get around and get some shots on him.
Enemy mech down.
You guys finish him.
Commander,
New target trebuchet.
NARC deployed on target.
I'll roll this way.
That one is salvage.
Target destroyed.
Oops. I keep punching. I don't know why. I just expect something else to be there. All right. Get on that cicada.
Fire on target.
I think we're doing okay. This is the last one. We've kept the base up. It's another one where they kind of dropped all around. I like that. It makes it significantly more difficult. I mean, not to kill them, but just to kill them before they do damage. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that. I like the one that we had the artillery the other day, where we had to run out and get the artillery, or the artillery was just going to destroy the base as well. Although I guess maybe the artillery would just aim at us, so as long as we stayed away from the base, it wouldn't be an issue. I don't know. But I like the fact that we're having to make more decisions based on location and what we go after first. I like that. It's a nice change.
Closing on enemy position.
I'm not sure you want to do that, honey. Well, it definitely goes against PC, not personal computer. I miss,
Your time is up.
I really miss diners in places like New Jersey, where the waitress comes out and calls you honey and dear and darling. I guess that would be most of the South too. Pick your Waffle House, right? But it definitely is true in New Jersey diners. All right. Well, we didn't get the item we wanted. Is there anything cool out of the loot? Not really. I guess we just go for some parts. Do we have any of this? No, so we'll just go for 3 trebuchet parts. 692. There wasn't much damage to be done there, really. Surprised we did that much more than everybody else, though. But we did get a job reward. We got our 30 warrior units. ER large, double heat sink, a little bit of money. Nice. Got us up to there. Fortified internal structure for our tanks if we wanted to upgrade that. I've got the hiccups all of a sudden. Really bad. I don't know why. Star map. So we did not get the item we wanted. And it doesn't, I guess it's potentially in one of those, but it didn't show up there. So maybe next time we come back, we try to find that one. Maybe one of these that has a few more options. Defense, assassination. A raid contract would be a good one for that. And there's a war zone there. We'll figure it out next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.